Greetings, my unbelievable, limitless, sexy, beautiful V family all over the world. This is your upline, your chief, all right, who just received the award for Sexiest Man Alive at IFA, New York. Okay, sitting here in the Marriott at Central Park, and if you can look out the window, you will see the Central Park, what everyone talks about, the place to go in New York. This is one of the most expensive streets in New York City where we are staying. And guys, we came to New York with the V partners. We had Sati, Kuna, okay, Arun George, Dave Wadwani, Dave Joel, okay, top leaders, all right, your uplines who came for this IFA or International Indian Film Awards, where QNet was a sponsor, is a sponsor. Very proud to be associated with IFA, where Salman Khan, Katrina Kaif, Alia Bhatt, all right, for those of you who are not from India, don't understand Bollywood, these are the biggest stars of the Bollywood industry today. They were all there. And we went for the awards. And I realized something. I've been for so many events, so many ceremonies around the world, and putting on that tuxedo, walking through that green carpet, or Academy Awards call it red carpet, you just feel like a movie star, even though you've never acted in a movie. It was unbelievable. And most importantly, to have Dato Sri Vijay, our visionary upline, there with his beautiful wife, made the event even more special. It was great. It was unbelievable. And you guys will be catching us on social media. We will be on the IFA broadcast in India and practically every country around the world. And the partnership of QNet and IFA is just getting stronger year by year. And now I'm in New York, falling in love with the city and telling you guys, get on a plane, fly here, sign up people in this country. New York is about dreams, is about dreamers, okay? And we're going to rock and roll. QNet is going to be the strongest network marketing company in the industry, I promise you this. And the past few days, spending time with your uplines, the leaders, and of course, humbly listening to Dato Sri Vijay, it brought back what I wanted to share with you today. That over the years, if you watch all my Wednesday messages, I try to simplify, make it moron-proof, okay? Because I don't believe in complicating life. But I also realize that there are certain aspects of network marketing that are complicated. And people just don't seem to understand or grasp what they're supposed to do with this. And one of the greatest challenges is being this role of an upline. Because you have never had this much responsibility, this much accountability, this much pressure on your shoulders. And I made a video about being an effective upline many Wednesdays ago. And this time I want to change to a different perspective. That being an upline, I believe, is the toughest job on the planet, okay? Besides being a mom, all right? To all the moms out there, I love you guys, okay? I think it's the second most toughest job after being a mom. Because being an upline requires you to manage and most importantly, make sure your downlines become successful. But you're dealing with the human factor. Not every one of your downlines are at the same mindset. Everyone has a full cup, empty cup, purely arrogant, lazy, completely useless, switch off, then switch on, switch off, you know, celebration, Diwali, Christmas, Eid, Chinese New Year, whatever it is. But you are an upline. And one thing network marketing doesn't teach you is how to be an effective upline. Of course, you come to VCon, you come to ISB or VLC, where you listen to the great ones like Arun, Adli, Sati, David, the RVPs. And then you basically realize what is required to be an upline. But the past 4 days, I realized that being an upline requires you to understand who you're dealing with. And the problem with being an upline is very fast you believe in your own hype, or you believe in your own, success too much, that your cup becomes full, that your arrogance starts to show, that uplines feel they are always right, and uplines feel that they can talk down to their downlines, all right, or pressure or smack them when they don't perform or don't do, presentation or max out. But that's not the purpose of an upline. Now you have to truly understand which networker at which time, at which stage. You cannot apply the same aggressiveness or the same softness to everyone. that you have to treat every organization, every leader, every top performer differently. And this requires you to understand their state of mind. Now, the problem in network marketing is over the past 18 years, have told you guys, stay positive, stay strong, ignore negativity, wear blinkers like the racehorse, and go for max out no matter what it takes, pay the price. And that's all true. Okay? But along that way, you cannot avoid but to be screwed mentally. Alright? So a lot of uplines today think all their downlines are perfectly fine. They are not. They have been trained to project that they are fine. But inside, there are a lot of things happening. Inside, the negativity has gotten to them. Inside, the lack of success, the collapse of an organization, challenges in the market, a drop of a commission check has gotten to them, and they look at you and they smile. And you know they smile? Inside there's something going on, and you're trying to project happiness on the outside. That doesn't work. So as an upline, you need to understand the state of mind of your downlines, especially your inner circle, your leaders, your performers. Because if you don't understand their state of mind, you lose the ability to manage them specifically. Now, even if you are just brand new watching this video, and you got 2 sign-ups who just signed up, you need to understand what they're thinking. And the only way, the oldest way, the proven way, is to sit down and ask. Ask the $1 million question, are you okay? What's going on? How are you doing? Right? What's going through your mind? What are the challenges you're facing? I know we're not supposed to do this publicly. Now, don't go on stage, 5,000 people, and say, tell me your problems. All right? You're not Anthony Robbins or Deepak Chopra. We're not psychiatrists. All right? Ask them to watch Oprah Winfrey. They want to solve their personal problems. But with your leadership, you need to understand their state of mind. Because if you fail to understand their state of mind, your approach of managing them, your approach of pushing them, your approach of getting them to perform, deliver the BV and raise the checks will not work. And then you're confused. You think they're lazy. You think they're complete morons. But they have 1 issue, 2 issues, 3 issues, which are small enough that if you talk, you have the ability to resolve it. Now, this device called the smartphone has changed the way we live, that we can do anything, right, with our fingertips. But it should not remove the ability to speak. It should not replace romance. It should not replace the upline leader relationship. It should not replace the responsibilities of a true network marketing upline. But I need you to dedicate this week, firstly to performance, get the BVs up, get the checks up, max out, do or die, limitless. But I need you to sit down with each of your core leaders this week, or your brand new sign up, right? Doesn't matter where, preferably at home, a quiet coffee shop, and sit down and tell them, listen, I'm your upline, but I'm also your friend. I'm also your brother or sister. And let's talk today. I want to know what's going on in your life. I want to know what's going through your mind, right? My duty is not only to help you max out, but to help you max out with a smile on your face, to help you max out with clarity in your mind, right? To help you max out with happiness in your heart. That's the duty of an upline. Because any moron can just push their downlines to perform. But it takes a great networker like Dato Sri Vijay, like Japaras Bismarck, who spend hours with me to understand what's going through my mind. Am I having a bad day today? See, we walk through life taking this for granted. We never understand what other people feel sometimes because we are so focused on our goals. But I want you to achieve your goals with everyone, but at least you know what's going on. So I want you to take time this week to sit down with your top leaders and let them duplicate this sit-down session with everyone. Now in Malaysia, I used to call it teh tarik sessions, which is tea. All right? And I think that was the most valuable time I spent with them, to be able to establish trespass, re-establish trespass, understand their challenges, not about market challenges. See, your leaders are built to be warriors. So newspaper, Google, all this shit doesn't affect them. You know that, I know that. But maybe they have other issues. Maybe there's something going on in their life But let's put it simple. Maybe they're just having a bad day and they need someone to talk to. And if you are an upline and you're not accessible for that basic conversation, for basic building block number 7, counsel with your upline, then why are you in this industry? Why are you in this industry of changing lives? So Dato Sri Vijay didn't just tell us to max out. I want you to max out. So you fly first class, come to New York, stay in the best address and shop till you drop. But it's also about your personal growth, about who you become, who you want to become. And that can only work if somebody is there to mentor you, to guide you like an upline. So even your top performing leader, 10,000 US a week, max out every week, 5,000 US a week, whatever the amount, they got issues. Trust me. Whenever we have gatherings like this, whenever I go to VCon, all right, I'm not busy on stage, I'm busy off stage. After VCon, I don't sleep for 4 days because everyone wants to come and talk to me. And sometimes I don't give them a solution. Sometimes I just listen and give them basic advice like what Dato Sri used to give me. And boom, problem solved. Happiness increase, BVs increase, max out happens. That I believe there's a direct correlation between how you feel and how you perform in network marketing. I believe there's a direct correlation on your happiness level and your checks. I believe there's a direct correlation, all right, between love and your checks. That everything is connected. There's nothing not connected in network marketing. So if you observe, a lot of your top leaders today are a bit shut down. They've built walls. They're a bit like, everything is okay. Don't worry, I'll handle it. Don't worry, okay, I'm cool, relax. You know what they're saying? Please help me. I need someone to talk to. Now, I couldn't have survived these 18 years if I didn't have Dato Sri Vijay, Kuna, Sati, J.R. Meyer, Arun Adli, David, my closest friends, my family. Right? Because even Pathman Senathirajah has a bad day. Not very often, but he does. And all he needs is not a solution. He needs someone to talk to. Because if you don't let it out, you keep it in. And the more you keep it in, you explode. Then you become an ineffective networker. Then you have leaders who are not giving 100%. That their performance and commitment starts dropping because whatever they're holding inside starts to swell up. And one day, boom, they switch off completely. And I have seen this with these two beautiful eyes happen too many times. So this week, focus on the leadership you have. Sit down with them, whether it's 20 minutes, 25, 30 minutes, and ask them, how are you feeling? What can I do better as an upline? How can I help you better? Tell me what challenges you're facing, whether it's life or network marketing, doesn't matter. But this week is about being a great upline. This week is about being the right kind of upline. This week is about remembering why we started this journey 19 years ago. That is, we are here not only to make money, because we are going to make loads of money, but we are here to change lives. And changing lives require time. And the reason I stand here today, not only financially free, but the happiest moron on the planet, because my upline, Dato Sri Vijay, gave me a lot of time. And that's what the duty of an upline is. So guys, this week, revolutionize the emotional quantum of your organization. Not the IQ, but the EQ. This week, raise the happiness factor, resolve the challenges, reach into your downlines and take the negativity, take the complication, take the pain out and throw it away. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what I do every single day. That's why I exist. I solve problems and I take pain away and I throw a lot of sparkle dust of happiness on people. So I love you guys. And this is your gorgeous chief here in freaking New York City. I will see you at VCon UAE. Love you guys.